Hey, what's up, guys? We're in my kitchen looking at my brand new stove. Look at that. That's some sweetness right there. I'm telling you, when you move out and you're on your own and you happen to be single, things like this could excite you. Maybe they don't. I would say most men, they don't excite you. But I'm a weird duck. I get excited when my house looks nice, and I'd like to think I have some style. But anyway, yeah, I got a brand new stove. The old one took a crap on me and did not work. The insert, it's an electric stove. I don't have gas ram, but the insert wasn't working and it was going to cost too much repairs, so I ended up getting a good deal on this one. But beautiful, beautiful stove. I got this, and I got two washer and dryer setup, which I'll show you in a separate video, because they are like they're amazing. I haven't purchased a washer and dryer in a very, very long time, and the technology, these are some front loaders and they're standing on pedestals, and the thing like sings to you. There's like a melody when it's done. It's friggin' amazing. So I'll show you that in a separate video sometime. But anyway, the reason I'm really showing you this is because I am making some stuffing. I got a recipe for Thanksgiving. Let me get you back in the tripod here. I'm making a recipe for Thanksgiving for stuffing. Now, I don't want to make it on Thanksgiving because I never made this before, and I don't want it to taste like crap, So I'm doing like a practice run, a dry run. And I'm making this now, and I'll just have it for dinner or whatever, or maybe give some to my neighbors because I don't need all of this. But, see how it comes out. And if it comes out good, then I'll make it on Thanksgiving. But anyway, I'm using the ulu knife. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to show you guys this. This is that Alaskan ulu. This one happens to say Alaska on it. And a nice trout in the front there. Very, very cool knife. Traditionally used by the Eskimos to, process whale. They'd cut off the blubber, use it for a variety of things, fuel, food, all kinds of stuff. But really cool. Now you can hold this whatever's most comfortable. I happen to just, do a natural grip like this. You can chop with it. I have some celery here that's going in the stuffing. And I'll tell you in a minute, how I make the stuffing, because you can do lots of different spin-offs and stuff, which I'll explain in a minute. Just in case you are interested in making your own stuffing, instead of buying a stovetop or something crappy. But anyway, you can just literally chop with it, straight down. And it's very effective, But I like rolling with it, start with the thing all the way up off the cutting board and just rolling into your food. Just as effective, not as loud, but you can really, process your food a lot faster that way. Put this stuff in there. Show you another one, a whole one. Just makes food prep pretty easy and kind of fun, to be honest. So yeah, I can't wait till Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving dinner. It's really cozy. Trying to do everything real fresh this year. Nothing processed, maybe even some homemade cranberry sauce. My whole life I've been eating cranberry sauce out of a can, and I absolutely love it. I do love cranberry sauce, but I'm going to try to make it this year. See how it comes out. I happen to like the whole berry, instead of just the actual sauce. But really good stuff. So you guys can even see what I'm doing. Alright, so pretty much the gist of it. So let me briefly tell you at least how I'm going to make this stuffing. I figure, I would post it in a video because not a lot of people like to cook. Maybe there's other single guys out there like me who just, for the most part, you just get takeout. You don't want to cook, you don't know how to cook, you don't care. It's really nice to have a good home-cooked meal. And you could do it. It's really easy. It's just a matter of cleaning your dishes up when you're done. But anyway, to make any stuffing, you're going to cook your vegetables, your fruits, your herbs. If you want meat in it, a lot of people make sausage stuffing. I'm not really into that. There's so much other food, and you actually have your meat, like your turkey and stuff. I don't need meat in my stuffing as well, but a lot of people do that. So anyway, cook your veggies, your fruits, your herbs, and meat if you want it. Cook it in butter, right? Then you're going to add your broth to it, and you toss a beaten egg with all of your cubed bread. Now, the type of bread you use will make a difference. If you use good bread, it will come out good. And of course, you can use stale bread. That's the best way to do it, because then you're recycling old bread. And because you have all the broth mixed in with the butter and everything else, you don't have to worry about being stale, because it's going to, bake up in the oven and come out perfect either way. So you don't have to use fresh bread. But I can tell you the quality of your stuffing will depend on the quality of your bread. You know, you use some crappy, you know, old white bread, and it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be bad, but it's not going to be nearly as good if you use some kind of crusty bread or, you know, semolina or whatever. Just do something different. It's kind of nice. But that's pretty much it. Once you have everything tossed together, you want to bake it in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes, covered, some aluminum foil. And then take the aluminum foil off and cover it, or excuse me, cook it again for another 30 minutes, or until golden brown. Now when you uncover it, you want to drizzle a little bit of butter over the top so that outside layer gets nice and golden and crispy and just delicious. So that's pretty much it. There's lots and lots of different variants on stuffing. You can make apple herb stuffing, you know, cranberry apple, which I might do. You know, I have some cranberries. It's definitely going in this. I don't know if I'm going to add apples to it, or maybe even pears, or some kind of nut, you know. But there's just really a million different ways you can do it. Caramelized onion stuffing is delicious, and I did make that one year. Basically just caramelize some onions as if you're making a cheesesteak or something, and just throw that into your mix. But it's really good. And most of my life, first of all, there's nothing like stuffing coming out of a bird. You know, when you cook it inside your turkey and you get the drippings and stuff, it is like phenomenal. It's one of my favorite things to eat in the world. But cooking it like this without the meat, it can still come out really darn good. But most of my life I've never had like fruits and nuts in it and stuff, and I did have it last year. I tried it. It wasn't on Thanksgiving, but I tried it myself when I was home, just for a regular turkey dinner, and it was amazing. It was really good. So anyway, just wanted to show off my stove a little bit there. Pretty excited about it, and you know, show you the ulu knife and talk about stuffing. I was going to do a cooking video to show you how to cook this whole thing, but like I said, just as I explained it to you, it's very straightforward. To be honest, it's a little late. I'm just trying to get this done, so I don't want to fiddle with the camera and stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you learned a thing or two. And if you happen to make your own stuffing, or if you have like a family recipe that's really good, please, by all means, make a video on it, post a video response, and I'll certainly watch it. Alright guys, this stuff is done. Just checked it. It's looking pretty golden brown, so I'm going to cut the time off. I ended up doing half an hour covered and about 15 minutes uncovered. And for mine, it looks like it's ready to go. So let's shut off the oven here. And oh my god, this stuff looks amazing. Let's pop this out. Whew. Man, look at this. Doesn't it look delicious? I mean, wow. I don't know what to say. Let's get a good old HD shot of that. That is, it's looking really, really good. So, it smells great. Oh, it smells really good. Alright, so what I have in mind is I just used some bread I got from local deli. The guy over there is real nice. We happen to know each other because I'm always, you know, getting the mail at the end of the day, and that's his closing time, so he's got bread he's got to throw out. You know, can't sell it anymore, so he gives it to me. I mean, if I happen to be there and if I want it. So I got really good old bread. I used some of those craisins, and what's pretty cool is when you cook them in the stock and stuff, you know, during the cooking process, they do rehydrate, okay, so they puff up a little bit and get juicy again, almost like a regular cranberry. They're not just little dried things anymore. Also got some onion in there and some celery and turkey broth. Alright, that's pretty much it. And just, you know, cook the whole thing over the stove, beat in some eggs towards the end, toss everything together with the bread, and bam, like I said, 30 minutes in the oven, covered, 15 uncovered, and now I have this just amazing looking stuffing. So, it's not a cooking video, so I'm not going to taste test it on camera, plus it's screaming hot still. But I did want to show you that briefly before I go. So I got a whole tray there, another tray in the oven for my friends, because yeah, I hook up my friends with food too. So that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.